Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. By combining the latest manufacturing methods, cutting-edge technology, and data, we're creating next-generation protection for players. When we introduced SpeedFlex, a shell that flexes to reduce impact forces to the player, we didn't just change the game of helmet design, we created an icon. And that wasn't all. We also introduced our pioneering Insight Smart Helmet technology, collecting impact data that shapes the way we think about head protection. After this step forward,
welcome to East Bridgewater High School, and it's another edition of ECFL Spring League action as the New England Black Panthers take on the East Coast Cardinals. Thank you all for tuning in live today on ECFL.us. Matt Gillis in the broadcast booth with you from Fanzoli Sports Network, the media organization of 22-23 season for ECFL, and we look to be a part of that again here in the 23-24 side season. East Coast Cardinals in the red. New England Black Panthers in the black with purple. And it's going to be the Panthers to kick, Cardinals to receive as we get underway here in the first quarter of action. Panthers left to right on your broadcast screen here in the first quarter. Wind and rain a factor, and it's been that way throughout the course of the entire day. It's a nice high temperature of 64 degrees. They're waiting to get someone to assist the chains operation on the far side of the field. Whistle from the referees. Kick is up and we're underway. We'll be caught about the 10-yard line through the 25 to the 40. Here's a chance down the field, getting pushed out of bounds. Those still in play. Now they're going to call a stoppage play. And he may have actually stepped out of bounds for just a moment. It's the 23 of Jaquan Harris. We saw that last week against the Warhawks. Trying to establish dominance early. The East Coast Cardinals, they've been that way throughout the course of the season. Corey Santos Barros is the split back. I formation, or pistol formation. And rushed in the backfield. Pass play will be caught. First down and goal at just about the 10-yard line as Storm Smith at quarterback sent that one all the way down. All right, first and goal. In technicality, they can get Another first down at the 2-yard line as they're spotted at the 12. So 1st and 10 from the 12. And they get it in. Touchdown. So Cards on the board quickly. And a chance for the extra point. James Viana sets the kick. Viana's kick is up and good. Cards up 7-0 early here in the first. Panthers are going to get a chance to get the ball. We're going to take a quick 15 seconds. You're watching ECFL football on ECFL.us.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Back here at East Bridgewater High School, 7-0 after the Cards' first drive. A 60-yard run back from Harris, and another about 20-yard throw from Smith. Set up a 5-6-yard run to the end zone. Quite similar to what we saw last week in the first drive of the game. Of course, as we mentioned this during last week's broadcast, there is no scoreboard being run. So the time officially is being kept on the field. It's estimated here on our broadcast. We do our best to get it as close as we can. As Viana sets for the kickoff. We'll punch that one. Squib play. Picked up in the backfield. Hard run back to the 35-yard line. And it'll set up 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers in the black and purple in full huddle. And the bench difference is going to come into factor likely as this game goes on. So here we go from the 35, 1st and 10. Panthers running similar pistol formation, player in motion, and the handoff up the middle is going to gain about 4 on the play. Call it a 4 and sets up 2nd and 7. Today's game on ECFL US brought by LifeRoute Insurance Company, My Custom Swag, Game On, Mouthguard Protections, Riddle, and Zenith. 2nd and 7. Handoff play up the middle will gain the first down as they get up to a 47-yard line. And they'll set a 1st and 10. So 2 run plays, positive for 12 yardage for the Panthers. Man in motion as the 12 as they snap this one back. Play action fake handoff. They go through the middle. Cards read that one. Second push. Look at that. Thought they had him bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Turns it in to a 5-yard gain. Actually, they're marked at 6. They're going to mark him at the 49. Second and 4. They rush the backfield. Cardinals trying to get the quarterback. He's going to sneak out to the outside, goes out of bounds. And I was trying to reach for that one. I think it's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. They're going to mark him a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Last week, it took till the 3rd quarter before we saw the Warhawks get across midfield against this Cardinals defense. Panthers doing it here in their first drive of the game. They are across the 45. It's going to be about the 43-yard line in 1st and 10. These two teams both 4-0 on the season, vying for top place in the division. And it's a direct-to-championship game. So winner of this game, with 1 week left to play here in the spring season, winner of this game likely will find themselves in the championship game in 2 weeks' time. There is one more regular season game to be played next week, then the championship game to come. Rush in the backfield again. Trying to get to the outside edge. He does. To the 20. Still on his feet. Still in bounds and now out of bounds. Big dance around from the 12 of Hammond. First and 10 for the Panthers. It's going to be just inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one does get bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. They get maybe a yard on it. Good run on the inside for 2nd and 9. Panthers taking their time. 2nd and 9 from the 18. Looking for a pass play. Still rolling. Nowhere to go. He's going to get sacked out. Ball comes out. They're going to say it is a fumble. Cardinals ball. They forced the fumble on the scramble in the backfield. And it's going to be Cardinals ball, 1st and 10 from the 25. It may have been the 33 of Chris White, the player that came up with it at the end. Bit of a scramble. Second offensive possession for the Cardinals now. Loose helmet, but a good run for about 8. Our apologies if we have any hiccups in the broadcast. As we mentioned back at the beginning, the weather this afternoon, not the greatest. A lot of rain. Stiff arm. And tackled out of bounds right at the 48-yard line. The 4 of Chris McNally. And 2 huge runs from McNally, and we saw that plenty last week against the Warhawks. Timeout called by the Cardinals. 8 and change left to go here in the first quarter. Cards lead 7-0. We'll take the break. Back here at East Bridgewater High School, Cards on offensive possession, 1st and 10. And the end around run. Little jet sweep play, only going to work for about a yard. We'll set 2nd and 9. McNally through the middle. Gains about 2 on that play. They're going to push it back, and they're just going to say 3rd and 7. A decision time here for the Cardinals. Cross midfield, ball at the 48-yard line. Smith looks back, throws. That one's going to go up over top. Fourth down. Cardinals huddling. They'll go for it here on 4th and 7. Panthers have one player back. Now they'll switch up. All right, he's just going to run long prevent. Flag flies off sides. Panthers players are trying to point, saying it's on the Cardinals. Side judges coming in saying offside. If it's offside, it is offsides. And that's going to make it a 4th and about 1. This is now 4th and a long 2. From the 42-yard line. Need to get to the 40, gets a first down. McNally, first down and then some. McNally still on his feet, little stiff arm. McNally down to the 20 before he's taken down in 1st and 10. Cardinals in business. Timeout called by the referee. Going to allow the chains to get set. There's an injured player in the Cardinals' backfield. It's the 59 of Tim Ponte. As Ponte comes off of the field. First and 10 from the 20. McNally powers to the 11. And that will be a 2nd and inches. Second and inches from the 11. McNally continues to punch. He'll get the first down. First and 10. Well, first and goal. And they say that's the end of the quarter. So this is exactly what happened to us last week. We're about 4.5 minutes off on the time marking. We'll go to the second quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network and ECFL.us.
Looking deep, looking for the side. And he finds his receiver there. King looking towards the far sideline. A great catch made and a touchdown to Lopez.
Here you go. Here's the first. Here's the fade. Corner of the end zone. Jump ball. It is caught. What a catch. Romano. He beat him. That is 6.
Down the sideline already! No way! Open and kick! Oh my goodness!
Garway with one man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown.
Falco down the field. Wide open Devin Lynch. In the end zone. Touchdown. Hedrick. It's still going as he still can't be brought down. He breaks the tackle. Will he take it? He will. Rams score. Touchdown. touchdown!
What a
And looking deep, looking for the side. And he finds his receiver there. King looking towards the far sideline. A great catch made and a touchdown to Lopez.
Here we go. Here's the first. Here's the fade. Corner of the end zone. Jump ball. It is caught. What a catch. Cardinals. He beat him. That is 6.
Down the sideline! Already! Nowhere! Opening kick! Oh my goodness!
Gone away with one man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown.
Falco down the field, wide open, Devin Lynch in the end zone, touchdown.
Back here as we start the second quarter of action. And a 1st and goal for the Cardinals. McNally punches that one. He'll get to the 2. 2nd and goal. Smith scrambles himself, turns inside. Smith hits that one across the goal line. Touchdown. Quarterback scramble from the trouble of Storm Smith. An opportunity for James Viana. To make this 14. Mishandled. And that'll be a blown point after attempt. So after the missed extra point, kickoff opportunity here for the Cardinals. Viana will send that one. Will be picked up at the 35. They'll get it back to the 37, 38. And they'll set 1st and 10. A sweep on the outside. Picks up 3 on the play. Going to set 2nd and 7. Our apologies as we work out a technical difficulty here in the broadcast booth. Hence the no sound for a moment. $11 and change left to go here in the second quarter. And they bottle up at the line of scrimmage, the 35. They're going to get 1 on the play. It's going to set 2nd and 9. Run up the gut. Good for 3 on the play. It's going to set 3rd. And a long 6. Rush in the backfield, and that one is brought down. A loss on the play, and it's going to set 4th and 11. Injured Panthers player on the field will take the timeout.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Back here, 13-0 Cardinals in the first half. Weather has been the factor since the opening kickoff. Been a couple of broadcast hiccups with the Boxcast RTMP server. If you want to catch this game in its entirety, uninterrupted, on a Fans Only Sports, it's Fans Only SPORTZ.com. It'll be available on demand later on this evening. Huge play. Will be good. For a major loss. I think it'll be second down and long. So both sides not having too much luck on offense right now. Still pounding and grounding and all the way down to the 48-yard line, and that's a huge play. From the 6th of Corey Santos Barris, and then a slap to the face from a Panthers player after the play. That's going to be a personal foul and then some, so this is going to be a 1st and 10 easily for the Cardinals. It's going to matter of where they spot this ball. They walk the yardage off. The ball's going to end up at the 34-yard line. A Cardinals 1st and 10. Timeout. Called by New England. We'll take the timeout. You're watching ECFL football, produced by Fans Only Sports Network.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Back here after the timeout. A loose ball. Will be picked up back by the Cardinals. Actually going to get a yard out of this one. Get a couple of yards out of this one. Instead of 2nd and 7. A 2nd and 7. Big run. Still on his feet. Down inside the 5. And a 1st and goal from Chris McNally. And McNally a chance to put another 6 on the board, see if the Cardinals can go +3. They missed the extra point on the last series. McNally in the backfield again. Smith takes the handoff to McNally. Will punch. Gets maybe a yard on the play. And we'll set 2nd down. Smith wanted to know if they want to run the same play again. Immediately looked over at the sideline, almost as if that play was still in motion, was just motioning to the sideline, run it again. They line up, same formation. Smith goes scattered, touchdown. They're going to go for 2 and try to make this a full 3-score game. Two-minute warning. Cardinals will kick. For the second half. They receive to open. Smith and McNally in the backfield, 2-point play here for the Cardinals. McNally spins, got it. So McNally hits the 2. And they're on a full 3 at 21-0. We'll just let our clock run so we can try to be as close as possible. They called the 2-minute warning, and we were about a minute and a half off. We'll say a minute and a half. James Viana on the kickoff. That one will bounce, get picked up at the 20-yard line. Flag on the play in the backfield. Usually a block in the back situation as he gets pushed out of bounds. And Viana, the kicker for the Cardinals, got hit hard on the play, and he's down on the field. He's off on the sideline area, so don't think this will cause a stoppage of play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness called on the Black Panthers. So the New England Black Panthers are going to get walked all the way back to the 18-yard line. They're going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. Scramble play. And getting thrown down hard. Going to be about a 2-yard gain to the 20. Maybe they're going to give him the 21. Call it 2nd and 7. Final seconds of the half. As I'm flat on the outside to the 40 and a 1st and 10. And timeout called. Timeout called by New England. And the Black Panthers a chance for about 2 plays. Prevent defense from the Cardinals. Flag flies as that play gets blown up and back to the line of scrimmage. The toss from the Cardinals defense. Five of Rod Tinsley, the 1 of Jay Menace. The 9 of Kareem Thomas involved in that play as well. Cardinals are going to have a kicking game problem in the second half. Ball at the 35. First and 15. Incomplete pass. And one last opportunity here. In the half, the kicking block, the tee for the kickoff still on the field. Had not been retrieved, partly due to the injury to Biana. Second and 15. Dead center Hammond. And taken down at the 50. And that, for all intent and purpose, should do it. We might have another player down on the field. As the looks to be the 12 of Hammond might be the player down on the field. One more play possibly left to go here in the first half. We'll be back.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
It was the 12 of Hammond who was the down player, as he's helped off the field by the training staff, and we're going to have first and 10 from midfield. Tried to get him on the hard snap. This is a blown up play. Racing in the backfield. Getting the throw off. Tips off of the hands And out of bounds. Second down. Literally has to be seconds left on the clock. Second and 10 from midfield. Big hit. Right at the 37-38, good enough to pick up a first down. Spot of the ball will be the 37-yard line in a 1st and 10. Throws that one out of bounds. And that'll be the half. Halftime. 21-0. Cardinals over the Panthers. Shot at the title game on the line.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com.
Back here at East Bridgewater High School as we get set for third quarter action and a new kicker for the Cardinals with the injury to James Viana. It's going to be the number 3 of C.K. Miles. Miles sends that one deep off of the hands. And C.K. Miles, a boot. Panthers pick it up, get it back to the 25. And they'll spot that ball for 1st and 10. And the rain, which had tapered off a little bit, started coming down heavily again. We approach 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Play action fake. Out of bounds. Gain about 4 on the play. Set 2nd and 6. And if you see what you think looks like static on your screen, that's not static. That's actually the rain falling down. It has gotten very heavy, and it's going sideways. Second and 7 for the Panthers. Just shy of the 30-yard line. And a flag flies. Pass interference call coming. They're going to call it on the defense. Pass interference on the defense is going to set 1st and 10 from the 42. Pistol formation backfield. RPO offense. A stutter step through the middle. Going to pick up about 5 on the play. Call it a 2nd and 5. Just shy of midfield at the 47-yard line. Quarterback on the keep as the for the play action fake. And the Cardinals read that one. Bottle up in the backfield to get a loss on the play. And it's set 3rd and 8. Cards would love to just run the clock here on this 3rd and 4th quarter. They want to eat as much as they can, up 21-0. Fourth and 5. East Coast Cardinals, Connecticut Lightning. Final game of the season on Saturday, May 27th. Championship Bowl game on June 3rd. Pitch play to the outside. Sweep does not work. He's bottled up at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Win for the Cardinals today would put them at 5-0. Would send the New England Black Panthers to 4-1. And the Cardinals would play the Connecticut Lightning next week. Even if the Cardinals were to lose that game, which certainly the way we've seen them last week and this week seems very, very unlikely, they'd be 5-1. Top team of the East Coast and top team of the Independent Division meet in the Spring Conference Championship game on the 3rd. Right now, Syracuse smash 3-2. First and 10 for the Panthers from the 43 after the penalty. Picks up 3 on the play. Second and 7. Bottled up at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. Third down. Panthers trying to reload that one. That gets tipped. And in and out of the hands of the 15 of Michael Garcia. Timeout called by the Panthers. We'll take the timeout. You're watching ECFL football produced by Fans Only Sports Network on ECFL.us.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back here at East Bridgewater High School. An ECFL spring season game 1 week before the final week of the season. Fourth and 7 for the Panthers. Cardinals and Lightning play next week. Final game of the regular season. Pass play. Outside, caught, and a huge hit. It's going to be good enough for a first down. It's getting absolutely trucked on the play. Was the Panthers receiver. First and 10 from the 32. Run good for about 4. Maybe 5 on the play. It's going to set 2nd and 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Well, 2nd and 5 from the 26. A slide. They picked up 2 on the play. It's a 3rd and 3. 4th down. That play got blown up right in the middle. Nowhere to go on the run. Decisive play here for the Panthers on a 4th and 3. Midway through this 3rd quarter as they look for the scramble run right at the line. Good enough. Yeah, he got across the 20 to the 19. That's going to be a 1st and 10. And one of the Cardinals defenders trying to get off the field. That looks like a cramp. $21-0 Cards midway here through the 3rd quarter. And a 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they've been able to establish a ground game dominance here in the 3rd. Ball in between the hashes. Well, the 18.5-yard line. Pistol formation backfield again. They go option inside. I mean, 2nd down, no gain on the play. Timeout called by the Cardinals. Well, the Cardinals were asking for timeout. Cardinals were asking the referee for timeout because the down marker wasn't correct. They get that fixed. So here we go. 2nd down. Long distance pass, and that one's going to go off the hands. That was a 23 of Jaquan Harris. Along with the 26 of Nate Yeager in the mix there for the Cardinals. Fourth. Actually, check those 3rd down. Warhawks last week scored in the third quarter against the Cardinals. That was the first points the Cardinals had surrendered all season. Pitch play. It's in the backfield. They're going to say incomplete pass. Cardinals want to say. And now issues and fisticuffs at the sideline. Multiple flags fly. And one of the Panthers players has to get restrained by his team. We saw this happen a couple times during the season last year in the main summer season. A lot of passion between the players on both sides of the field, and especially these two teams coming into today's game undefeated. And with a directed championship game, Cardinals put a win on this one. For all intent and purpose, it would put them in that bowl game on June 3rd. So the personal fouls for unnecessary roughness are going to offset. And a personal foul for unsportsmanlike conduct on New England. And they're going to push the ball back. This is going to be New England ball from the 35 and fourth down. And very long. Nowhere. And that is the third quarter. First and 10 from the 35 for the Cardinals when we come back.
Getting
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Today's game on Fans Only Sports Network and ECFL.us brought to you by Riddle, by Zenith. Game on mouthguard protection. Lifecraft Insurance Company. 21-0 as we start the fourth. And it's going to be first and 10 for the Cardinals from the 35 after the turnover on downs. through the gap. McNally all the way up to midfield, down at the 49. Huge run from Chris McNally in a 1st and 10. As the Cardinals will look to just eat this quarter. And can start writing their ticket to the bowl game on June 3rd. Pitch play in the backfield. That one got blown up. Good try there as they tried to get that one back to Smith. Lost a few on the play, and it's going to set a 2nd and 13. A 1-score game. You might not want to do that. A 3-score game here inside of the 4th. Not going to mind that as much. And a pass play. They was looking. Smith trying to see if he can find the 23 of Jaquan Harris. Flag on the play. Back at the 44-yard line. An eligible man downfield. There shouldn't be a lot. They declined the penalty. Ref said 4th down. I think that's only 3rd, and that's going to be offside. Offsides on the defense. And they did correct that. It is 3rd down. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 49.5-yard line. Smith scrambles. 1st down and then some to the house. Touchdown. $27-0. Cardinals are going to line for 2. They're in a line for 2. After the play was a dead ball foul for unsportsmanlike conduct on the Panthers. They'll assess it on the kickoff. The touchdown is good. Cardinals are going to go for 2. Smith throws that one out in the flat, caught. 2 players wrestling it. They're going to say no good. So the 2-point conversion's no good. It'll be 27-0 Cardinals as they set for the kickoff. We'll take a quick 15.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
$27-0 here in the fourth quarter. Cardinals will kick. C.K. Miles boomed one all the way down on the last kickoff. Bounces, loose ball. And at the 40-yard line, first and 10 for the Panthers. A screenplay with all said and done gets about 2 on the play, and it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Holding in the backfield is going to get called. This one's going to come back. They'll decline the penalty. So they'll stay 3rd and 8. Hit as he throws. They're going to say incomplete pass. And 4th down. And this will really do it. Cardinals are going to get the ball back about 8 minutes or so left to play. Yeah, lead by 4 scores. Intercepted. Flags fly after the play. But coming up with the ball was a 25 of Taylor Fry. Flags flew after Fry made the interception. They're going to decline the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45. McNally in the backfield. Will spin off for 9. 2nd and 1. McNally is cooked all all game long from that backfield. Play action handoff with Storm Smith. Pitch play. They go for the end around, and sneaking through was Dev Fry for the first down. Cross the 40 to the 38 and 1st and 10. Cardinals are writing their ticket out for June 3rd in the spring season championship game. That's going to be the game right there. To the house and touchdown. Jaquan Harris puts this game out of its misery. McNally in the backfield alongside 22 Dev Fry on this 2-point conversion. McNally will get it. For 35-0. And officially shown as the 2-minute warning. Cardinals will play next week. One final regular season game. And they'll play in the bowl, the big bowl, the championship game on June 3rd. Warhawks came in against the Cardinals last week in a battle of number ones. Cardinals came out victorious. Black Panthers came in a battle of number ones, battle of undefeateds. Cardinals came out victorious. There are no more number ones and there are no more undefeateds to be played in the regular season. The only other number one team they could end up being against would be the number one team from the opposite division in the bowl championship game in 2 weeks' time. Injured Panthers player on the field. A penalty called against the Panthers will back them up. This is going to be 1st and 10. From the opposite 46. And the Panthers are just going to try to do whatever they can. There's virtually going to be no time for them. Got to go half the field in 60 seconds. Run play up the middle. Made good for about 2. Second and 8. Pass play, long distance downfield will be incomplete. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of the game. And a decisive 35-0 win for the East Coast Cardinals over the New England Black Panthers. That'll do it for us here on ECFL.US and Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you perhaps June 3rd for the championship game. Till then, have a good night.